NCTV45, The Train, anytime on your time. The Crane Room for your lunch and dinner rendezvous. You'll enjoy their pleasant atmosphere. The Crane Room takes pride in their wide variety menu. Appetizers, sandwiches, soups, salads, entrees, pasta, and the best burgers in town. Newcastle's best selection of domestic, import, and craft beers from around the world, and the Crane Room features a 35-tap draft system. Ask about their daily specials that will please you every time. The Crane Room is located at 3009 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-656-1553.
Joshua Son Rehabilitation Center. From the moment you arrive, you know that you're in the right place. Dr. John Wrightson listens first. He pays attention to detail and then makes the determination. Joshua Son Rehabilitation. We make the pain go away. Good morning, Newcastle, and welcome to NewsWatch for May 27th. Yes, moving through this month. Hopefully you have that first cup of coffee, because NewsWatch is straight ahead for you.
They look like you should be able to find them in a lot of the bigger, more expensive department stores.
Our scarves, our shrugs, and our Say No More shirts are exclusive to Inspire Tees. We want to give you apparel that is pretty, sexy, flirty, and makes you look like the woman you are meant to be.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Bringing to NCTV45.
The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the
Welcome back, and yes, it's time for NewsWatch for May 27th. It's a Wednesday in the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Hopefully you have that first cup of coffee and you're having a great day thus far. Let's take a look at the top stories today in Newcastle, PA. And I'm going to take a second to talk about what we have streaming for you at the bottom of our screen. Don't forget that as we approach summer, those children that have free and reduced lunch, they can get something to eat at any of those places. We will scroll it from now and while summer vacations are till the end of the keep in mind that the Hoyt, what a great spot to just enjoy so many things. You know, we take these treasures we have often for granted. Now, the Hoyt, not only do they have that pottery exhibition that is from the wheel and slab construction, and pardon me because I'm no artist, but they also have Joseph Angelo Perrotta's watercolor collection up there. Those are on display until the end of July. Now, if that's not enough, remember that they have that art show, summer art camp for the kids, with pop art, graffiti, tech art, and steam art. You can call 724-652-2882. And that goes from July 7th to the 31st. Keep in mind that this Friday, Ruby Tuesdays is doing their Give Back to the Community, where on Thursday they're going to be preparing the ground for those annuals planted by New Visions. On Friday, it's a 20% give back that Ruby Tuesdays is having. They'll give back a portion of the check to New Visions. Now, if you have any questions, call 724-654-1236. Very important type thing. I told you about that scrolling at the bottom of your screen, so make sure you pay attention and keep an eye out for that. This weekend, there's a 5K race in memory of John Thompson. You might recall he was a Mechanic science teacher. They have information and registration at their website, and it's hosted by the Mechanic High School Cross Country Boosters. Now, you know, it's always great, and we were talking about this, and this kind of fits in with what we were saying earlier about knowing your neighbor. You know, there was an article the other day about the town becoming smaller. And, you know, everybody says, well, you know, there isn't what there used to be here. We all know that, for those of us old enough. But just recently, how many of us have either looked to the left or right and seen who's beside us? You're going to have that opportunity every Friday in the summer as we go to these free concerts. It's called Music Box Lunch, and it's, you can get $5 lunch specials at Little Johnny's, the Confluence, Two Rivers, and Capitol Grill. Now, that's with a free concert, the sun shining. That's a great opportunity to take and talk to a neighbor that might work just across the street from you right here in downtown Newcastle. Now, this will go from the 29th to August 28th. So make sure you get out and enjoy that. And while you're at home, in the neighborhoods, make sure you talk to that neighbor, no matter where you are in Lawrence County. Take the first step. Now, don't step too far, because we have some very important messages coming up from some of the best sponsors in the world. Take a sip of that coffee and we'll be right back. The Beanery Depot and Deli coffee, made-to-order subs, snacks, and more. Meatball sandwiches, fresh and hot. Pepperoni rolls, fish sandwiches, chicken, milkshakes, the Beanery Deli. When you're hungry for something special, and it won't cost you a lot of beans.
Crazy Car Restoration will create custom cars at very affordable prices. Norm and his crew have been involved in the automotive repair and restoration industry for over 35 years. You may remember them as Lutton Auto Repair. No project is too big or too small for Crazy Car Restoration, located at 1119 Moravia Street, Newcastle. Call 724-652-1803. That's 724-652-1803.
Welcome back, and now it's time to take a look at sports. Well, I've heard them called the Florida Marlins, the Miami Marlins, whoever they are, they're in Pittsburgh. And they'll be concluding their 3-game set today. And then the Pirates will go west to San Diego. But you can continually check our blog and scrolling across the bottom of your screen to find out just what happened with those Buccos last night. And if you're the American League type of person, yes, the Tribe, they hosted Texas, and they're on their way west to take on Seattle. So a lot of late night baseball for you baseball fans. Stay up and listen or watch. Keep that in mind. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering about those Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, yes, they have the Hawks, and that score will be furnished to you also at the bottom of our screen. Now, we're going to be right back with weather and a wrap-up right after these messages.
Hi friends, I'm Gary West, and whether you find Augustine's Pizza at your local grocery store or at their restaurant in Newcastle, the folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Welcome back, and now it's time to take a look at that Crane Room 45 weather. And yes, the rain has been upon us. As we had that rain through the evening, and it was spotty showers. You know, on and off variety, but just enough to get everything wet. And we weren't really able to do anything. Our overnight low was 64. Now how's your Wednesday shaping up? Unfortunately, showers are likely. There is a 60% chance with a high of 79. Now, Wednesday night, chance of showers is 40%. So that means you're going to get rained on somewhere. Low of 63. Thursday, chance of showers and thunderstorms with a high of 81. And the chance of precipitation on Thursday is 40%. Now, Thursday night should clear out a little bit with a low around 63. Friday, break out the sun generation. Partly sunny with a high of 84. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low of 66. Your Saturday sees a 50% chance of rain with a high of 82, and Saturday night, 40% chance of rain with a low of 62. Sunday, showers, 50%, 75 for the temp, and Sunday, an overnight low of 59 with a 3% chance of showers. And just to make it feel just a little bit better as you start back to work, 77, and the next day with 3% chance of rain, as usual for tonight. Hopefully you don't look too forward to that cup of coffee. Keep it close, and we'll be right back after you hear from some of the best coffee in the world.
It's the China Banquet in Newcastle for a tempting, mouth-watering buffet that you'll enjoy every time. China Banquet is open Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call for takeout or eat in their pleasant surroundings. China Banquet is located at 102 North Jefferson Street in Newcastle. Call 724-658-7777. That's 724-658-7777. If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Bringing to NCTV45.
Well, that's going to do it here for this Wednesday, the 27th of May. Hopefully you have that first cup of coffee as we make it over the hump in this very short week, and we'll take that with all this rain. Hopefully the weekend turns out better than what we say. And just remember, you can watch NCTV45 anytime on your time. Thanks for watching us, and hope you have a great day in the greatest castle in the world. See you tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.
I just gotta tell you, anyway.